Alrighty then, good afternoon everybody, Silver Dragon here, coming at you with some more Aurora 4X, going to be continuing where we last left off in Dragonverse 2.0. Let's go ahead and hop right on in there, F3, and we are back. Now, there's a few things I did kind of miss last time. Let me see if I can find this here again. Cough, cough. Yes, for the events filter. No, that wasn't quite what I was going for, but hey, why the hell not? Let's go staff officers. Now, who do I actually still have assigned here? Unless it automatically assigns somebody else. Unassigned. Second captain, first Commodore Joe Kemp. So Joe here is still my fleet command, main commander. Operations bonus. So it did assign him automatically. He's got a 20% survey bonus. I would hope that he would increase that. We'll have to see what happens. Survey headquarters has actually a 60% survey bonus. Oh, I really hope that he doesn't die. I need that guy alive desperately. That's a really good bonus. Let's actually take a look here. Let me attempt to, even though I'm not actually going to be surveying any teams yet, let me take a look at my... Oh, wrong tab. Let me open up this lovely menu here. Take a look at Teams Academy and see what is the best geology team I can come up with right now. So, geology team is made up of five people. So right now, this would be the best thing I could make. So, it's not bad. It's about 150, give or take. I really want to increase these guys' survey bonus if I can. Now he is assigned to my scanning ship, so that's going to help with that. Actually, because of that, I think I'm actually going to build another scanning ship. This is something I probably should have done in the beginning, and I just didn't think of it. By building 2 scanning ships, at least, I can have 2 different officers training survey at the same time, which is actually quite important. So, although it's going to suck to have to ditch one eventually, but we're going to go for it. Let's go ahead and build number 2 there. What else am I doing? So, the commanders have been assigned, the Earth commander... Oh, yes, that's what I forgot to do as well. If I go to civilian administrators, we are now mining from, I believe, Io is the only one we have auto mines on right now. No, we also have mines on Mercury. Actually, more mines on Mercury. One thing I completely forgot to do is we assigned a governor for Earth, but we did not assign a governor for any of the other ones here, which is bad because we're missing out on huge bonuses by not doing that in mining. Like right now, let's take a look here and pull this up again. Right now on Mercury, for example, our current mining production is 1,200. So we got 100 mines producing 1,200 annual, or not annual, 1,200, well, I guess 1.0 annual production. Overall, 3,120. So let's go ahead and assign this commander as the governor of Mercury as a 30% bonus. This one has a 10% mining bonus. Is that really the best we can get? 10%? Yeah, I guess so. So I guess the governor of Io is going to be a 10% bonus governor. That's what we got. You can always replace him later. So now you can see if I will have to close this and refresh it actually. We now have an annual production of 1,560, and our annual production jumped up almost 1,000 to 4,056. That's pretty good. Same thing for IO. We should now be making much more, well, much more. 10% more annual production based on the mines we currently possess. So, not too bad. We will continue going with that right now. Research into reactor has commenced. We completed the pebble bed reactor technology. Power and propulsion. Which means we can now build the gas-cooled... No, not the gas-cooled engine. Unless I already queued it up. Nuclear pulse engine technology, I did queue it up. Okay. In that case, I'll also queue this on afterwards. Or you know what? Where did I put that? Let me cancel that if I can. What I actually want you to do is, once you're done that, please work on the fuel consumption. We'll queue that up immediately. After fuel consumption, let's work on the jump squadron size. The radius I don't care for as much. Engine power is going to make a difference later. I might as well queue up 2 of those. And minimum engine power is also quite useful for the extending the fuel economy of the civilian ships. Gas cool. After all that's done, we can start working on the gas cool reactor technology. Alright, so he's doing good for that. Did I forget anything else from last time? I don't think so. I do want to start shipping infrastructure to Mars, and I want to produce just regular mines for them to operate, not the automated mines. These are going to be used for comets, less easily terraformed planets. And we'll probably toss a couple of actual terraforming installations onto the surface of Mars as well, and let them begin to terraform that. So, I mentioned terraforming before. I'll wait a little bit longer before I cover that in detail. Because most of we got to wait until I, pardon me, 10,000 ton capacity was added. That's good. Let's keep going. Free recruitment day. You have researched sealed regeneration rate. Oh no, it's commencing. We finished alpha shields. Okay. Alpha shields! Nicknut failed to load automated mines. Please reschedule order for the fleet. That means that they're probably done loading the mines. Yep, we have 50 mines there. Earth has none left. That's pretty good though, because we're still building construction factories right now. So since they have nothing else to do, let me actually make sure that the Nicknuds don't have anything in their inventory right now. Good. What do I want you guys to do? I still want the surveys to level up, so I think I'm going to leave you generally idle for now. We still haven't gone beyond the current production value for the mines on Mercury and Io for the mass driver, as that can still launch 5,000 annual production. We haven't reached that mark yet. Do we have anybody in construction production here at all? God damn, that's just terrible. That's just terrible, damn it. I'm definitely going to want some more military academies, that's for damn sure. Alright, let's keep going. Well, actually, I could have them start hauling infrastructure. I could have them start hauling infrastructure to Mars. How much did I actually build? But then we should have some extra, shouldn't we? We currently have 400 infrastructure. That's enough for 2 million people. Alright, let's do it. Nicknud. Go to Earth. Load infrastructure. Go to Mars. Unload all installations. Go to Earth. Refuel. And cycle. Alright, that should be good for that. Do a couple 30-day chunks. Nice. We finished the reactor. We're now working in the nuclear pulse engine technology. Keep ticking away. Ship. Oh, they created their first ship. Nice. The Slater Shipping Alliance launched their first space liner, which I believe might be a colony ship. Let me go ahead and pull this up here. Actually, they have 2 ships. Tonnage, location sold, destination none, cargo empty. Unfortunately, I still can't figure out how to, just clicking them pretty much drops us back onto Sol. If I look at the Earth now, we can see we have 2 blue ships. Those are civilian industry ships. Now, they're space liners, so I got to assume they might be the colony ships, although they could just be wealth-generating tourist ships. I'm not 100% sure. I don't think it would be a freighter, though. I won't really know until I can give them some orders, and I have nothing really for them to do right now, because we're still in the production phase right now. Well, the production of what will assist me in my production, I guess I should say. As I'm focusing quite a bit on factories. Looks like the Access the Gamer 2 has been... Alright, let me see, what am I doing here? I want to look in this tab. I want to make sure that the second best survey guy got assigned to that. He's commanding at Fleet Headquarters. So Commander Kane Wright. There you are. Commercial ships. Assign you to that ship. Yeah. No, I will replace him. Because I can. He had a 20% bonus anyway, but yeah. So we're going to disconnect him now, and he's just going to repeat the same kind of orders. So Shipyard Task Group. Detach. Let's go into the special orders, because this is really all we need to tweak. Conditional order. When your fuel is less than 30%, refuel at colony. Please scan nearest body. I don't care what it is, just start scanning it. So it'll slowly increase them over time. Like, I'm pretty sure the other guy also started off at 20%. He scanned maybe half of our system so far, and he has gotten 6 points of a survey. Not a lot at all, but it's better than nothing. So I think what I'm going to have him do first, though, I'm going to have him scan some more comets. So Wolf is now close to the system. Comets. Wolf. Geological survey. Geological survey. Oh, there it is. Geological survey. What else do we have here? Temple 1. And then Wild. Whoops. Survey. And Wild. After that, he can just start surveying all these lovely asteroids. Oh, which I apparently... There they are. We should have a cluster closer to Earth, though. There's a lot of them spread way out, but look at all these guys. We should have all of these to scan. So that should be enough to hopefully get their skill up to... I'm hoping that both of them will at least be 30. By the time we've completely scanned the entire system, I'm hoping their skill will at least be that high. Once again, let's look for any CP guys. We have none. That saddens me. How are we doing for industry? Looking good. I don't believe we're building any other ships right now. As I will give the civilian industry some jobs when it comes to that. Give them some orders. Looks like we finished the... pardon me. We finished loading the infrastructure. That's dealt with. Oh, god damn it. My missile and kinetics guy died. Fuck. That blows. And now the guy I just assigned to the Access the Gamer 2 has developed a medical issue. I should probably get him out of there then. sign. If he's developing health issues, he's gonna eventually die, so I gotta replace him. So, missile and kinetics. God damn, he was really good too, and I don't have anyone even remotely as good as him in missile and kinetics. Do I even have anybody? No, I don't. Wow, this is lame. This is really lame. I'm half tempted just to start ditching these guys, but it's really not worth bothering. Show matching scientists only. Literally, there's nobody. So I'll just give it to the highest tiered guy and let him continue. So my role for scientists is really piss poor right now, to be honest. It sucks. Alright, let's take a look at Mars. And Mars already has a population. So yes, the space liners are essentially colonist ships. If I take a look at the shipping industry now, we can see they should have... nope. Yeah, their destination is Earth. Their cargo is empty. So they actually are working now. You can see right here that what they've traded right now is, of course, colonists from Earth to Mars. So they're going to continue doing that. Alright. Go to Earth. I kind of want to load the mines, but... Go to Mars. Unload mine. Refuel. Do this 49 more times for a total of 100 mines. Once he's done that, I also, let me go into my production. Once we are finished with the construction factories, which is getting close, 2020, so one more year, I am actually going to want, I'm assuming we have the mass drivers already. Yes, we do. We have 2. I'm going to have to produce, let's do 2 more, just for caution's sake. Just to make sure I don't end up getting screwed over. After that, I want to produce... Oh, let's produce 5 terraforming installations. And we will start shipping those to Mars, where we will begin terraforming. So terraforming is pretty easy, to be honest. For the most part, it's pretty easy. I mentioned before, if I load up the system map, the closer it is to a dark blue, the more habitable it is. Such as the Moon and Mars would be really easy due to its gravity and such. To colonize that, or to terraform. That's why the colony cost is so low. Something like Venus, on the other hand, which has a colony cost of 25, which is insane, is not impossible, but it is incredibly difficult to terraform. And I've tried. I made that mistake, and my god, it is a nightmare. It wouldn't seem like much. I mean, it's got just nitrogen and carbon dioxide. The problem being that it has 100 fucking atmospheres of pressure, whereas Earth has 1 atmosphere of pressure. So that gives you an idea. It would have taken me, like, even with all my advanced technology and like 12 terraforming ships in orbit, it would have taken me at least 100 years, and that's with technology continuing to advance, just to remove the pressure, the atmosphere. So that's pumping out the carbon dioxide, pumping out all the nitrogen, and then replacing those gases. Would have taken at least 100 years, and that's an insane amount of time. Now, Mars, on the other hand, let's take a look at Mars. What do we need to do here? It's 70% nitrogen at the moment, 30% carbon dioxide. Gravity's good. Temperature is too cold, so we're probably going to need more safe greenhouse. We're going to need some safe greenhouse gases, basically. I might actually want to remove the carbon dioxide, just replace it with safe greenhouse gases. I also going to need an oxygen between 0.1 and 0.3. Usually I just do 0.1. And then all I have to do is pump. Yeah, basically what I do is I set up the terraformers. I had them set up the oxygen. I have them add oxygen until it gets to 0.1. And I just pump in whatever other gases are necessary to bring the saturation of oxygen under 30% and the temperature over -10. So it's actually fairly easy, to be honest. I is just running around terraforming all sorts of worlds. Alright. Now, some worlds that are not inhabitable can be habited later on if you research genetics and create a new human race, basically. And set that as a controlled race. Let's see here. Oh, a civilian mining colony has been established on Titan. Interesting. So let's take a look now. If I load this up here, we can see we have Titan here, has 2 civilian mines. So the civilians, as I mentioned before, will set up mines on various rocks that we have scanned and gotten information from. If I take a look at its mining maintenance, it has... I was actually planning on putting mines here myself. Now, just because the civilians put up mines doesn't mean I can't. It's not like they have gained ownership of this rock. They are basically just mining the same, area. So, one thing I can do, though, all this wealth I have built up, I can actually go to civilian industry status. It's a destination for it's actually not a destination for colonists. As long as I don't put infrastructure here, they won't make this a destination. Although we have apparently made it a part of our colony, or part of our empire because of the civilian mines. They won't send civilians there unless we actually infrastructure it up or terraform it. Now, I'm going to purchase the mineral output of this that they mine because it's really nice. It's duranium, tritanium, we need it anyway, so might as well. Now, by purchasing the output, we will spend 250 wealth per year for each complex. So 2 complexes is 500 wealth per year. Not too bad. The more colonies we have, the more, actual colonies we have, the more wealth we will generate from taxes and trade. And this allows us to buy this stuff. Now, they won't ship it. Without me giving the civilians an order to ship this back, which I might do, it'll just stockpile up over time. So I can either send my own trade ships to take the minerals from here and haul it back, or I can order the civilians or create a contract for the civilians to do it. Alright, let's keep going. 30-day ticks. Looks like, of course, all those rocks have something good. We finished the shield regeneration rate. Research. Let me actually look at the minerals here now. Wild. Not too bad. Tritanium and mercassium. Ferritus, I think we already checked that one before. The wolf. Eratonium, veranderite, gallicite. All really good access. I could definitely see myself mining that out pretty quickly. Just dropping like 100 mines on there and just watching it drain quickly. We just did this one as well. Access is kind of meh, but hey, what can you do? But still not the one I really, really need, which is a little disappointing. Corundium. Looks like Wolf Harrington does have a little bit, but yeah, no, it's not even remotely enough. We are running out really, really quickly on Earth. Really, really quickly. We only have 13,000 left. You can see the access now is actually decreasing as we're pretty much mining it dry. The access will decrease slowly until we're just done. So I'm going to have to put more on IO. We should have a decent stockpile right now. But that's not going to last us too long. Where is it? 6.3 years till we've completely mined it out. And that's just at the current rate. Alright. Let's see here. Defensive systems guy is done. I'll give him some additional tasks. Still nothing new, which greatly disappoints me. Defensive systems. Let's have you work on the next bit of armor. Because the higher that gets, the more protection it gives us, and the lighter it is. Alright. Keep going 30-day ticks, but let me double check my industry here. So, yep, 20th of September 2020. Excuse me. Research into fire control speed rate has commenced on Earth. We finished the max tracking bonus. Very nice. They're doing their geological surveys. NICNUT has completed its orders. So we should have 400 infrastructure on Mars now. Let's check the summary. Yep, 400 current infrastructure, which has a total supported population of 2 million. Once I've terraformed the planet, which should honestly not take too long, I would say maybe 5-10 years once I get terraformers on here. It should do quite well. Now, did we... Yeah, we have 100 ground-based mines. Currently, our material production rate is very, very low. That's because the population we have is very low. They don't have... Like, the population is split between the service industries, the agriculture, and environment, and, of course, the manufacturing. Now, we can see most of them are towards the manufacturing because the population's so low, we just don't have enough to operate the mines or any industry we could create here. Which I'd have to chuck some construction factories here to initiate that anyway. But yeah. On some planets, though, like Venus, because of the ridiculous colony cost, if you were to try and establish a colony there, like just a regular colony, all of their effort, like 100% of their effort, goes into agriculture and environment. So just to survive, they have to do everything they can just to produce food and environmental conditions to sustain them. So it's pretty much a complete waste of time to try and terraform Venus early on. Alright, 30-day ticks. Nice. We can finish construction of the factories on Earth. Very nice. So this will take no time at all. Literally, it's like a couple of days. And I'll probably send one mass driver to Mars. I'll need 2. Mercury might need 2 here sometime soon, but yeah, no. Alright, let's take a look at my research. Sensors and fire control. Damn. I think what I'm actually going to do, let me go into industry here. Let me modify this to 2. And I'm actually going to do this. So we're going to get the mass drivers done, which will take no time at all. The terraformers. The military academies, so we can boost our acquisition of scientists, as I am just dying right now with my lack of good scientists. Mass driver completed on Earth. Terraformers begun. Terraforming installation completed on Earth. Alright, let's begin hauling those over there. Nick Duds. Go to Earth. Load terraform installation components. I believe each terraformer is split into a couple of parts, if I'm not mistaken. Go to Mars. Unload them. Go to Earth. And refuel. And cycle that. I think it's 5 parts is what they're split into, and then you have to construct them on the planet or something like that. Oh, we completed research into the nuclear pulse engine technology. Very nice. And we've begun research on the engine power. Power propulsion. At least I have somebody good in power propulsion. That much I can say. Jump drive efficiency. Let's queue that up. It's definitely important when I create my first jump drive. Now, I'm not sure if I'm actually going to want to create the jump drive or if I want to... I probably will. I probably will create the jump drive because it's efficient to do it, in a way, I should say. Yes, I could just build gates. It would be more cost effective to use gates. But it kind of limits what my military can do if I do that. So I prefer to kind of go at it from that side of things. Now, let me see here. Let's keep just advancing. There's nothing really else for me to do at the moment here. Let's see. We completed the research, or the military labs, or academies, not labs. Getting research on beginning construction of the research labs. Jesus, I can't speak. Now, I think with the amount of factories I produced, we should now be creating at least 1 lab a month. So if I tick this away here. Oh, something interesting happened there. Let me pull up my events window. We completed research in the technology. We have a new scientist. It's a logistics and ground. God. Ugh. Completed research into that missile agility. And we have 1 spare lab. Well, actually, we should have 2 spare labs here in a second. Alright, let's have him keep working on missiles and kinetics then. We didn't acquire anybody with that skill, did we? Nope. Didn't think so. Definitely want to work on the Gauss cannons later on. Oh no, we have 3 labs. Yay. After that's done, let's work on missile agility. Reload rate. Feed system efficiency. Ejection chance. And pretty much everything else. Good enough for me. Never made a railgun. Not sure what the range and effectiveness of the railgun is. Might have to check that out at some point. Alright, 30-day ticks. One inactive lab on Earth. I should almost just leave this open. And just go 30-day tick after 30-day tick. Nicknut failed to load terraforming components. Let me make sure that Earth has no more terraforming components. And Mars should have all of them. 5 terraforming installations. Nice! I don't think I have to go into industry and build them or nothing. No, that's only for an orbital habitat. And a PDC, Planetary Defense Center. Which I will need to design a PDC... well, probably not before we end up going into a new system. Because I'm going to want some kind of defenses for that. So in the environment GMC here, we have our terraforming. Now, currently the total atmospheric pressure is 0.01. That's pretty much nothing. So I want to go oxygen, add gas. If you leave this unticked, you're going to be removing the gas. And I want it to maintain 0.1. Oh, that's... damn it. There we go. 0.1. So once that's done, we will move on to adding safe greenhouse gases to raise the temperature, and we should be good to go. Now, currently we can see that we have 5 installations, but the annual production is 0. That's due to, of course, the population. Again, as I said, we do not have enough people yet. But that will change fairly quickly, so let's go ahead and just start ticking away some time here. Inactive lab. Who do I want to give it to? Give it to you. You're working on something that's not your specialty, so I better give you a couple extra labs. Power and propulsion is really important to me as well, so I'll give him at least 10 labs. Join the officer's corps. Not quite every month, but close. Close. I should probably give some labs to these guys, actually. Let's give 2, or remove 2 from him, and give 2 to these guys. Oh, they created a new freighter. A small F2 class freighter. It's not enough here to really... well... let's see here. No, I'm not sure if I can give them that contract. Wealth and trade. There's no population on there to get taxes from. Alright, let's just keep advancing time. Add lab. 30-day tick. We completed research into mining production. Fantastic. Alright. Energy weapons. Let's give you that. Meson focal size. I want the focusing technology, the particle beam range, particle beam strength. And spinal mount, turret tracking. That'll give you quite a bit of time to devote yourself to. There we go. Another lab. So 2023 we'll be done with that, and we can work on the automated mines. We're about halfway, almost halfway with them, with the labs here. Now I really want to increase the construction rate here, so we're doing every month. Getting labs produced every month, not to mention for other purposes, I should say. We completed research to Max Squadron. God damn it! Fucking cough, never gonna go away. Max Squadron size. Working on the engine power now. keep going. That'll be done by September. Some guys got promoted. Completed research into the engine power. Now working on minimum engine power. And we did finish the commercial. Nice. Still no CP or... Yeah, we finally have another missiles and kinetics guy. So there's that. I'll give him something to do. Let's have him work on ordnance production. I'll give him like 1 lab to begin raising, or no, let's give him 2 labs to begin raising his skills. Yes, really do that, please. Now let's go construction and production. Wrong tab. Have him work on the mining rate, and then I'll give him another task. Or the fuel rate, then the mining rate. Or should I go research? Yeah, research rate's probably more important. And then mining production itself. Okay. So he's going to get a lot of labs. We're just going to keep pumping labs to this guy. Because he's now also doing some really important research for us. So we'll get him up to 10 labs. Oh, we finished something as well. Beam fire control range. Let me double check those to make sure. Oh wow, we completed a lot of research. Focal size. Yeah, it was probably our sensors guy. Yeah, sensors and fire control. Let me keep you working, so I'll take 1 lab and give it to you. Because that's quite important. Active grav strength. Actually, yeah, let me remove some labs from some people. From you. I need the missiles as well, so we'll remove a lab from you. Start giving him some additional things to do. EM sensor sensitivity, or yeah, is definitely important. Gravitational survey sensors, we'll need that to start scanning for jump gates. Planetary sensor strength, not so much. Let's go thermal sensor sensitivity. Alright, 30-day ticks. Completed research into minimum engine power. Gas-cooled reactor technology has begun. So we're going to be advancing several engine techs by the time I actually build a new, or design a new engine, I should say. We should be well off by then. There we go. 9. 30-day tick. And 10. So he now has 10 labs joined up with the other guy. He will be done fuel production research on September of this year. And then he'll begin working on the actual research tech, which will give everybody an overall boost in research points. Or research point production annually. Alright, keep ticking away. Start giving the rest of it to this guy. Because I do want to have really decent sensors. Begun working on the other thing. Mineral shortage. Jesus. We have a mineral shortage on Earth, apparently. Uranium, that's a problem. That's actually a sizable problem. Especially for my automated mines. Actually, I have an idea. Although there's probably not much been created. This guy should have some uranium for me. Yeah, 800. Not much, but I'll send him over to grab it. Go to Titan. Load all minerals. Go to Earth. Unload all minerals. Let me actually take a look at Mars as well and see if they are potentially producing more than they... Not Mars, but Mercury. Nope, I clicked out by mistake. Nope, still under 5,000, so it's still being shipped out to me. This one's corundium, not quite what I need. So I might need to drop some mines on Titan myself. Let's keep ticking away a bit. One inactive research lab. Oops, remove that. Give it to this guy. The hell is your problem? You're not unloading on Titan. Oh, fuck. I hit the wrong button then. Load all minerals. Unload all minerals. There you go. Completed its orders. So that'll give us, like maybe half a turn's worth of duranium. One more 30-day tick, we should have another lab. And labs would have finished. Let's give him another tick. There we go. Alright, so technology is advancing fairly quickly. We are running into some serious mineral shortage problems on Earth. Duranium is definitely hurting, but luckily it seems like the overall production now is fine. So we're not going to be running short while producing these automated mines, which is good. Because let me take a look here. The automated mines take 120 duranium per unit, whereas the research lab took 1,200 duranium per unit. So that's why we were really suffering there for a moment. But now we should be fine. Let me actually take a look at here again. We're down to 400,000 units, so... I should probably do that. Actually, do you mind if I'm going to do that first? Let's go 5-day tick. Go 30 days, that'll be done almost instantly. Fuel refineries are done. Let's begin production of fuel. So we're producing an annual 720,000 liters. That should give us a good surplus by the time we really start using fuel. I can always add another 10 on there, and that would make 1.4 million, so, well, plus. Which should be more than sufficient. Alright, time to take away some time. Civilian colony has been established on Van Briesvik. Let's take a look at that. They put 3 mines there. What do they have? Duranium with an excess of 1, which I want. So again, I'm going to purchase their mineral output. Alright. Now, what else do I need to do here? I need to start advancing this pretty soon. We're researching the tech I will need to go to a new system. I definitely want to get some more, well, I am producing the mines, so I'll be able to send those to Mercury and Io specifically. Especially Io definitely needs a bunch more automated mines, so I'm probably going to prioritize that one, most definitely. Let's see, what was I thinking? Oh yes, I want to take a look at the administrators and see if we have... Or not through this window, I'm looking at the wrong window. Through the teams window. Take a look at our geology department. So yep, just like I'd hoped, we have this guy's up to 26, this one's up to 25. So we are slowly increasing that over time. This guy's actually on a sign too. Elliot. It's actually her that's on that ship. He's the commander of fleet headquarters, survey officer, fleet headquarters. So pretty damn soon I'm going to start sending these guys out. I give them a little bit more time to hopefully increase their, We completed the gas cool reactor technology. Sweet. Working on jump drive efficiency now. Not you. You. Power and propulsion. After that's done, work on fuel consumption. Then we can work on the ion drive technology. Fusion reactor technology. Increase the squad size. Max engine power. Minimum engine power. Reactor bonus. And we're going to go straight to ion drive technology. After that, we're not going to bother wasting research points on this technology. Reassignment day. Research into the gravitational sensors has been completed, so we can now make a gravitational ship. But I think I'm actually going to wait until the ion drive is complete, because that's a really good drive. Besides which, we really don't need to be leaving the system quite yet. There's quite a few jump points for him to scan, though, so I should definitely get him built pretty soon. Pretty damn soon. Now, let's take a look at Mars. How are we doing on Mars? What's our population count? 1,200. Not 1,200. 120,000, I guess. Have we gotten enough of them to begin... Yes, we have gotten enough of them to begin annual atmospheric production, which is not a lot. 0.0001. That's pretty damn low. So it's going to take forever for us to get that done. So I'm going to begin... Let's see here. Biology. 15% bonus. Please begin the terraforming rate research. So he's going to do that. Oh god, it's going to be done by 32. Let's see if we can edge that up a bit more. Well, hopefully he'll increase his bonus, and that'll help significantly with that. We completed research into the jump drive efficiency, working on the fuel efficiency. That shouldn't take no time at all. We completed research into the warhead strength. We're now working on missile agility. Always good. With ion drives technology, I should be able to create some pretty decent missiles. So the only issue is going to be my sensors, which is why I'm really pumping it into this guy's sensor tech. Gravitational survey sensors. He's working on thermal... What? I thought he already finished that, unless I had him work on geological survey sensors too. Shit. Ah well. Either way, moving on. Civilian mining colony was established on Pallas. Let's take a look at Pallas. We got 3 civilian mines. What do you have here? Duranium, which I always need. Sure, I'll buy that. Give it to me now! How's our actual wealth doing right now? Still, we're good. We're going 897 plus. As Mars gets further established, we will be getting quite a bit more cash flow coming in. So we really have nothing to worry about for that. That's fuel consumption's done. We're working on squadron size. I want to get that to at least 8, if I can. Keep ticking away some time. Political reliability. Research into the spinal mount has commenced, which is a laser technology. Let me look at the research tab here again. Let's see if we have any CP guys yet. We do have a construction production guy. Yay, at long last. In that case, I'll give you the job, even though you're probably not going to be as good at it. Actually, you will be. No, actually, cancel that. That's the wrong guy. I'm looking at the wrong guy. This guy. So, no, you wouldn't be as good, but I'm going to give you at least a couple labs to work on it. That way you can level up your skills. If you get to 20%, you'd be better than him. How do you work on the construction rate? After all that time, finally getting, I guess, someone that has the damn skill. Goddamn. It'd be like if I lost my propulsion guy. That would be a massive blow. Well, pretty massive blow. I mean, it's a 60% bonus now for PP. Power propulsion. 20%, really? That's it? Jesus. I must have lost my 50 or 60% guy then. That's unfortunate. Supply of neurotonium on Pallas has been exhausted. Yeah, there was like practically nothing there. There really wasn't, so that's fine. That is fine. We have 6 inactive research labs. What happened? What happened? Okay, we finished research into thermal sensor sensitivity, so that's already dealt with. Let's go ahead and give him some additional research, because I do not want him stopping for anything. Alright, active grav sensor strength. The higher this is, the better my sensors will be. So that is the one really important one to have. Begin that. We will work on EM sensor sensitivity after that. And thermal. And then we can work on some beam fire control range, I guess. Now, as for the last lab, I'm going to give it to the defensive guy. Defensive systems. Go ahead and work on beta shields. I'd like to give that to gamma shields. I haven't actually really used shields that much, so I really do need to do that. Queue up the regeneration rate, and I want you to work on composite armor. Thank you. Alright. Start passing some time. Research into mining production commenced, so we finished. Nice! We completed the research rate. Woohoo! So we gained an extra 40 research points to every scientist annually. Very nice. We commenced power modifier, so we did finish the max squad jump size. Let me actually take a look at him again. Give him some additional tasks. Power propulsion. Let's see here. Cue that up. Oh yeah, after that he's working on ion technology. I forgot about that. We have 2 inactive labs. Somebody else die / stop working? Yep, of course. Oh, freaking course. Wow. Oh no, thank God. So it looks like my defensive scientist is actually becoming sick. So I'm going to give him all the labs that I currently, the extra labs, so that he can boost his production up, because we're not going to have him for too much longer, I bet. And that 65% bonus we're not going to be able to replace easily. We have a 20, but it's not 65. Not even close. So yes. See them? You see what I mean? It looks like they're not really doing anything. They're just randomly jumping around here. So we completed a bunch more research. More officer health issues. Severe medical problem, force him to retire. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's go to start this on Earth. Geology team. Ooh, we have a new one. Very nice. Five. Create team, regardless of what they're doing. 186 is pretty good, actually. Pretty damn good. So I'm going to immediately have them work on a bunch of stuff. I don't think they're going to find anything on Earth. Yep, thought so. Let me actually mark them here. Background color. Let's give that one a purple color. Geo survey completed. You can barely read it now because of that. Let me try a lighter color. Let's go for this, actually. That's a bit better. Yeah, that's better. Alright, so they've completed their job. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to use the NICNUD. Go to Earth. Pick up team. These guys. Add move. Let me drag this a bit higher so we can see all the extra stuff. Let's start on the moon. Moons. And now Luna, for some reason, is around Venus with the rest of this. Drop off the team. And then just chill there. Alright. Shouldn't take them long. Complete their orders. Nice. They might have actually did it already. Update. Survey commander. Let's increase their skills. Increase their skills. Very nice. Oh, nice. Our survey team is now increased to 190. Sweet. I'm going to go 5-day ticks now, just to make sure I don't miss it. We completed research into the terraforming rate. I will immediately reassign him to do that again. Biology, genetics. Create. Alright. So the rate should now have greatly increased for Mars. Well, yeah. Let's keep ticking away 5-day increments for now. Because it shouldn't take them long to survey the moon. We finished beta shield, so we're working the shield regeneration rate. Good man. Pull that up immediately. Outstanding new officer. Some political bonuses. We completed more research into the engine technologies. Now working on the reactor boost, and right after that, he's going to be working on engine, ion engine technology. Officer update. Oh, looks like finally the first my first geological ship has triggered the conditional order to refuel at Earth. So he's at 30% fuel. Once they get to 20% fuel, they will begin to constantly pester your event screen. And if they run out of fuel, you have to make sure to cancel all their commands, like all their movement commands, or they will and conditional orders, or they will continue to slow down time. Like, we won't be able to skip more than a couple of minutes, basically, at a time. And then you have to send someone to refuel them, which is actually pretty easy. Van Briesbeek has been expanded. That's okay. Actually taking a lot longer than I thought they would. Sensor strength has been finished. We're working on sensor sensitivity. So let's go 30-day ticks then. It seems to be taking them a while. Research into ion drive technology has commenced. I can actually take a look on the moon as well. You can see that when you drop a survey, I should mention as well. When you drop a survey team on any planet, it automatically marks that planet as a colony. So if it's not suitable as a colony, you don't want to, send people there and mine it, you can also just abandon it afterwards. After they're done their business. We can see right here, they are here. Based at that colony. Pull this up. Promising new officer, someone's promoted. Crew morale failing. We've actually just surpassed their 120-month deployment time. So what we're going to do now, actually, we're going to, again, as I mentioned, we're going to go into their special orders, survey nearest body, and we're going to give them no special orders. We're going to have him... Let's see, refuel and do an extended orbit around Earth. So they're going to stay at Earth, they're going to chill, they're going to relax, they're going to go down for shore leave, and that will raise their morale back up. Composite armor has been completed. Or has commenced, not been completed. I always miss that. Because it puts the commenced above the research completion, which is weird. It's really weird. Completed his orders, good for you, homie. Civilian mining colony was established on Temple Turtle. Dratanium, Verandarite, buying it. 30-day ticks. I'm surprised it's taking them this long. I really hope they are finding something. Whoa, what was that? Filter events. There we go. Alright, that takes care of that. So Geo Survey was completed on the moon. Very nice. Team on Earth completed missile agility. They completed it a while back, actually. So here we go. We found a deposit of 1.5 million tons of duranium with an accessibility of 1 on Luna. That's pretty good. So we now have another 1.5 million, but that's the only material we found, sadly. So let's go ahead and send somebody off there. Oh, the guy that was researching Spinal Mount died. Shit. So, okay then. So the moon, pick up team, go to Mercury, drop off team. Then we'll drop them off on Venus, and so on Mars, and so on and so forth, Io. Anywhere where we're establishing colonies and could potentially get more out of it. Now, my energy weapons person, I believe... No, they're still working, so they just... Yeah, weird. They were dropped off on Mercury. Very nice. Keep ticking away some time. Completing his tasks. Oh, I didn't have auto turns ticked for some reason. Oh shit. A bunch of scientists develop medical problems. That sucks, actually, a lot. Oh! We discovered minerals on Rheinmouth. 20,000 titanium, 20,000 sorium, and 29,000 corundium. Very nice. I'll definitely want that. Crew morale failing. Oh, looks like the second one needs to go back as well. Special orders. No special order. Current orders. Do that. Go to Earth. Refuel. Extended orbit. Let me check the first ship. See how it's doing now. Let's see. Morale is now 100%. So you guys can go back to your job. Survey nearest body. Alright. Auto turn. You should be good to go. Research into fuel consumption has commenced. So we finished the ion drive technology. Fantastic. So now we're going to immediately have them research ion drive tech. Power propulsion. Ooh, am I actually... So I have no choice but to research the previous technology then. Okay. That's fine. So once that's done, we can begin researching the other tech. I will give him a couple other things to do, though, just because I can. I might actually have to remove these, but we'll leave it for now. How are we doing on the production of mines, though? Oh, shit, it's been paused for some reason. So we haven't been producing anything. At least we have a surplus now. But that's a problem. Why is it paused? That was weird. Oh, we actually finished scanning it. Let's see if we have anything useful here. They completed their surface of Mercury. And it doesn't look like they found anything. Now I can dismiss and reassemble the team automatically on different planets, but I'm not sure if that affects their ability to gain skills over time. Go to Venus. Drop off the team. Now they can both find new minerals as well as they can increase the access of the current ones we've already found. Unfortunately, they did neither on Mercury, but what can you do? You don't always get lucky with that. We completed mining production research, which is nice. Let's see. How's our other guy doing? He's a 30% bonus guy now, which is beautiful. I'm just going to start pumping all sorts of labs into him. Once he's done with the construction rate, I want him to work on the research rate, shipbuilding rate. What else? Definitely want the shipyard operations. That pretty much, it makes it cheaper if I have to retool a shipyard for a new ship, which is really, really useful. Pardon me. Go mining production. Queue that up. And that should be about good. So we're doing pretty good right now for technology. Pardon me. Let me quickly drop the team off. Alright, so they're dropped off on Venus. So we're doing pretty decent technology-wise. We're slowly advancing up the tree. Once we research the ion engine technology, I will begin to start constructing a whole bunch of new ships. I will construct a new geological survey ship. I probably won't put it into service quite yet. I will get a gravitational survey ship, and that one I am probably going to immediately put into service. Speaking of which, I should probably begin construction of additional commercial and naval shipyards, especially the naval. So once this is constructed, I might actually boost this up here so I can begin enhancing that further. That's going to be for our gravitational survey ship. Now, I should say that you can actually produce more than one ship at a shipyard, but I'm not too sure if it'll work for the gravitational and geological survey vessels, because one's a military ship. The gravitational survey ship is considered military, and the other one's civilian. You can't produce them in the same shipyard, so we'll have to see how that works out. But as long as they're roughly the same design, like the same weight and the same rough design, you can pretty much have them built in the same shipyard, such as a freighter and a colony ship. Roughly the same weight, but different. Anyway, so we're going to keep doing that. We're going to produce the 2 new shipyards, begin upgrading them like crazy. Keep advancing our tech, especially missile tech. Next time around, we're going to keep bringing the scientists to our various mineable planets. I'll start dropping them off on ones that didn't... Pretty much anything I can drop them off on that we didn't get any hits on. And hope that we get something from it. Maybe I'll drop them off on Mars's moons as well. Other than that, let's see. What else? Geological survey, begin scanning. Pardon me. Probably gonna start building a missile system really, really soon for a PDC. Although we're not quite to the point yet of needing to leave the system, we're definitely gonna want to do that within the next episode or 2. So we'll have to keep that in mind. So I'll keep advancing as fast as I can, get prepped for that. We'll build a PDC on Mars, or on Earth. And actually, the PDC has a secondary function which I completely forgot about. So I am going to need a PDC real soon. So currently, if I go to a summary of Mars, we do not really have very many people here. I think I might actually have to create a... At the rate they're going, I might have to create a colony ship myself and send them over here, because they're being really slow. I digress. We also have some stockpile resources here, though we still have enough people to operate the mines properly. I digress. So if I go to Earth, Earth doesn't seem to matter with this, because for whatever reason they are perfectly safe or perfectly happy here. But right here we have the required protection level. Now, military ships in orbit or a planetary defense center that has range over the planet will provide protection value. If you don't have that, you start to create unrest on other colonized planets, such as Mars. So if Mars gets to the 2 million population mark, and we don't have a PDC in place to provide protection, they're going to start getting really pissed off and could eventually rebel if it gets too bad, or it would just affect their overall production. So we're definitely going to want to establish one of those soon. And I should mention, a PDC is essentially a stationary planet-based defense center, which is used to protect it from any outside invaders. Or hopefully multiple planets if I can get my sensors to reach. That's going to be the main difficult part, is going to be the sensors. The missiles, I can have them reach no problem now. but the sensors are going to be the difficult part, so we'll have to design around that next time. Anyway, thank you for watching, everybody. Have a great one, and I will catch you all next time with some more Aurora 4X. Peace out for now.